Hello everybody and welcome back to Warptorio. Yesterday we've just set up a few of the rail lines, and well, today let's actually try to use them, and we're gonna put down our first train. For now, this is gonna be manually loaded. Let's copy over the correct color for the train, and do I have the import string? Yes. So I've just imported the blueprint balancing book, and I'm gonna get the 1 to 6. I do want to make sure that the loading and unloading of the trains in these stations happen in the most optimal way possible. Now I know for a fact that 6 of these inserters will be more than enough. I don't need the, especially with the capacity upgrades, I definitely do not need the green inserters for loading. And well, it looks like I don't have enough chests, unfortunately. But let's set up with regular stations. As you've seen in my vanilla series, I do like to put in some actually I will put in just the one thing. For loading and for unloading, I like to have some filters, but I'm not gonna do that today. There's I think that there's no point in doing that. I do want to have this nice balancer though, and it's so trippy when the Spidertron sits on a belt. The fact that it keeps wobbling the screen. And one of the tricky things here, so I've designed the belts at capacity. I think I have 1 or 2 belts to spare out of everything that's gonna be mined here. So these belts need to be constantly running. I do not want to be buffering here. I want my trains to be able to constantly run and take things. Now, I might add a bit of extra buffer at some point and add a few more lanes, maybe from this patch, maybe from this patch. But for now, I'm gonna, let's say, eyeball this. Is not purely eyeballing. There is some logic behind it, but it's not tested. I don't know how well this will work. I will try to bring in 4 lanes and balance them out over here. So where is my book? I will put a 4 to 4 balancer over here as well. Now I've obviously don't have 4 to 4 everywhere. How many lanes do I have here? I have 15. Maybe I'll squeeze in an extra lane and make it 16 so that I can actually have it 4 to 4. But it's not gonna be multiples of, or actually this is 12, maybe I can squeeze in 16. Oh, it seems like I might have multiples of 16 for this particular scenario, multiples of 4. This is not gonna be, so I'll need to get a bit creative with some of the stations. Well, not creative, but I'll just put 1, 2 or 3 on the last remaining station. Well, I said that I might upgrade this to a 16. I think I have enough space, at least like a chunk here, and a chunk here maybe. And when I say a chunk, I mean a pair of 4, and I only need 6 of them, so this should be good. It should be doable. And let's see how this is gonna work. Obviously we cannot reach that one just yet, and I do not want to. But you're gonna go here, you're gonna go to full cargo, and then you're gonna go to unloading, and then you're gonna go to unloading post. And this is all the setup that I need for this. We can already set you like that. And 16, I do not have light posts on me, light lamps, whatever they're called, on me. So okay, this is gonna be a bit of a weird. Oh no, I can copy like this. So I'll do. I'm thinking if I want to do double side loading, and given that speed is the most important thing here. I want to load these in record time. I will actually do this. And here I will still have 4 belts, so I do have kind of 2 options. Either do 4 to 8 and then have 4 here, 4 here, but I don't think that has that's worth doing. What I'm gonna be doing instead is, I don't want to get that in my history. Let's take this one. I wanted to put this over here. Wrong one. I want this one over here. So I will have a 4 to 4. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. These are 4 lanes. So I will have a 4 to 4 over here. I'll keep this part out of the blueprint. Maybe as close to the rail as possible for this one. And then just have a 2 to 4 over here. So again, this is... We might get a bit of buffer here, and that would be great, but this is all about, if we ever get that buffer, getting that buffer in as soon as possible. So, where are my... Yeah, I think that will be good. This is gonna work well. Well, the working well part, we'll see. Let's copy over this bit. I don't think that's gonna come right there, but yeah, so this will be a full station. And let's copy it over just like this. And I want 4 of these stations. 2, 3, and 4. I'm already out of express filters. I'm gonna be out of belt. I am missing a lot of things. 100 belt, a ton of chests. So I'll get 4 more belts down here and then... Or actually, well, what's better? Get, yeah, I can, I have plenty of space. I have plenty of space. Just one? I definitely need more than one. I think. Yeah, definitely more than one. Apparently 2 are not enough. It would be extremely nice to be able to just throw things away. I don't want them polluting my base chests. Let's go through this one. So, how am I doing on rails? Let's take some rails. Let's activate personal logistics. Was that all the belt? Yeah, that was all the belt. I need to dream a bit bigger. Plenty of this though. And I want to disable it now because it's gonna start stealing away stuff as soon as I... Okay, that's gonna be a problem. This was still at 50. That was extremely low as well, which is rather unfortunate. I want to get at least the ones for this build, but while things pile up a bit, that thing is gonna drive me crazy. I want to get rid of that warning message. Oh, I was like, why is my patch not working? Then I realized it was just a pre reserved patch that I didn't get a chance to... Okay. Can I do... I don't know why it wasn't these bots that were placing down things. Really? You're stuck too? And this guy. Are there more stuck? As I was saying, I really hate that, the fact that I cannot turn these guys off, or just tell them, hey guys, just go repair. And well, I could tell them to just go repair by not giving them laser turrets, but I do want them to have laser turrets in case something gets destroyed, not when I do blueprints. So yeah, having some sort of my logistic network versus ground logistic network on blueprints would be really nice to see. Let's speaking of seeing, let's see if okay, that's good. And the bottleneck is still blue chips. Okay, that was not great. Also, a shortcut to just extract modules would be really nice to have. So I don't have to do all this tedious work by hand. Because I would really like to see bots working. Something is off. Okay, there's plenty of sulfuric acid. I must have disconnected this pipe. When I cleaned things up, I've disconnected the pipe, and now all of these were inoperable, which is really sad. Lack of green chips, and green chips have lack of iron. We might do a temporary patch on that. So obviously the first two trains that I'm gonna be taken in are iron, which is gonna come in over here, and coal, which is gonna come in over here. Oh, sorry, not coal, copper, which is gonna come in over here. But let's actually make that happen. Let's. I think I have enough materials on me to finish this setup, or at least partially finish this setup. Okay, I need to check this out. Do I have grid space left? Really? There's more of them? And it wasn't able to show all of them at once? Whatever. Damage is okay. Huh, that's interesting. This is good. This is very good. It looks like they've sort of adapted. And they're not... Well, they are piling at this corner still. But this is a huge lake. This is not... Okay. Apparently most of them are choosing to pass through here. I forgot to place down my radar there, which is rather annoying. This is another huge choke point. But I think we're doing fine. Yeah, that's good. That looks good. And well, this is nothing. Maybe I need a few more defenses up there, but yeah, I did get the belts. For some reason I didn't see... Well, I do remember seeing the chests. I totally forgot about the inserters. Do I not have the inserters on the boss? I should have the green inserters. Yes, I do. Okay, let's go ahead and get this to 300. And chests, I want to make this a bit bigger. For now, that's... Oh, I limited these chests a bit too much, unfortunately. And that's gonna be a steel issue. Okay, that's 200. Or 100? I think that's just 100, but yeah, it should still be enough for me to complete everything here. How many more? I'm missing 60 more chests. I'll let those pile up for now while I set up the belts. So we can have another one. Okay, I need one over here because there's two belts going down. I need another one over here, and last one I'll just do it over here. Let me just align this with something like this. And let's actually start hooking up belts. I don't know if I'll have enough blue belt to hook up everything, but we'll see. Okay, that's how it's meant to be set up. Okay. I'm guessing you're gonna go over here, and in that scenario, you're gonna be this one. Connection somewhere. That's connected over there, and might as well let them start mining. I don't see a good reason not to. Let's get that last belt. That's one, that's two. And this is gonna be... Okay, this is in the way. I don't like that being in the way. Can... Is this... Yeah, that's good enough. 4.1, 23... I can tap this one over here. This looks much better. It has a power pole in the way, but it looks much better. So let's see. This one is coming this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4 belts will go. Okay, I do need to have enough room to get everything out. So counting again, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, I can make this one work. Maybe even go like this. No, this is good. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah. I wanted to... that is irrelevant. I'll just do this. And let's see, I have this as the lowest one. And now these are full belts, so this is gonna become substantially easier. 1, 2, these are actually close for a change. 3, 4. Get power back here, please. So everything is working. I don't mind buffering resources up. And yeah, that's just enough space to get the other 2 belts out. Oh, I still have a few belts. I thought I was lower on belts than I actually am. Let's see, these ones come over here. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Train is out of fuel, that's normal. Quite a bit of damage, but that is... I might have to redo the... Normally the corners should have a taper on them, because corners are again weak spots, so either fully reinforced or taper or both. I really hope I'm able to drag this properly. Yeah, that was... That was it for my belt. Did I not align these? Oh no, they are aligned. I'll work out how much belt I need before I move anything else. Before I do a trip back to the home base. And I will keep these ones just in case the scaling is not well and I need to add more train stations. So fewer train stations is not gonna be an issue. More train stations are gonna be an issue. Well, potential issue. I actually kind of do not want to go over that patch, but we'll see. We'll see how that is. About 200-300 belts. I need to remember that there's also an entrance all the way over here. That's not that much belt. Not that many chips. It's a bit annoying. Yeah. It did finish the full chest of splitters and undergrounds, which was good. I need to focus on the task at hand. I really need to focus on task at hand. I realized I forgot to take the steel chests. Which means that this one will not be able to load. And I'm still out of belt. So still need 23 belt. Well, another 3 pods required anyway, so there's at least that. Take everything, and I don't want that on me. Let's see, can I steal some... Oh no, it's not electronic circuits. What do I need to build these? Oh, I actually need copper cable. Okay, so... these ones need to go. And let's start researching. I want northwest first. Do I care that much about research? No, I do not care. It's just a few... I kind of want to make everything with the resources I have left, but I might even have all of this buffered up at this point, and there's still plenty of bonuses. So I can put down 9 trains. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll get more trains. That's 10, 12. How many do I want in total? I have 4 stations. I have 1 already placed down. I want 3 more. That's about 3 more, I think. And I need a couple more locomotives. Yeah, that is 14. No, I want 1 more. Well, I want a few more. And let's go ahead and actually wire this thing up. Did I craft my combinator? Yes, I did. So you're gonna take in the signal from here, and I'll do a filter on anything. If anything is less than... let's see, less than... how much do I want? $2,000. Yes, if anything is less than 2,000, I need you to output a signal. Now I want to avoid using these signals because they might get overlapped with something else. I'm just gonna use an abstract signal. And let's use the black signal, why not? So you're gonna be outputting that. And actually... will this work? This should work as well, I think. Yes, I can get signals out through here as well. Well, this is not gonna work anymore for obvious reasons. And I also need to take out this one. I still want this build to keep working, so yeah, need to make sure that oil stays connected. They are more or less yellow. I think the bottleneck is... Oh, this is just cracking. That's not meant to work at full speed. And this is actually working. So I'll leave this as is. Let's finish this. Oh, really? I was sure I would be able to make a corner here. I guess there's one less. I'm down to... I'm down. I think there's still plenty. This might be too close. Surely I can do a side sleep. That is not that. Okay, I'll go just a bit further. Okay, that's a bit of a weird shape. I should have connected this maybe a bit to the right, but doesn't really matter. What matters is getting a signal over here. I don't think that this will have the reach. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, it doesn't. So this one will set the train limit based on this signal. And now everything is actually set up and ready to go. And once I put in a few more trains, I really don't like... I get a bit of anxiety when getting that much red over there. Those were the blue chips I stole from the refineries, so that's good. Can I copy trains? Okay, is this enough to finish the build? There's still a belt missing somewhere. Oh, yes. It was something that was not properly connected, and we're mining now. Before I copy the trains, I need to make sure they all need to be identical trains. But I do want to make sure that this is fully set before I do anything. Okay, you need fuel. And you're not gonna stop until you come back to the base here. So I can now copy paste. We are gonna be using Warptorio fuel for this. And I want to set... So I have 4 stations. I want to set 4 trains per station. And this is going to be... Or here I need 12. Do I have 12? I have 16 parking spots, which is perfect. And let's go ahead and set up... I think this might be a bit too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 trains. You're all going to be following the same pattern. You're all going to be having 4 wagons. Now I've done something maybe a bit dangerous here, in the sense that there's no pass-through, but I don't think a pass-through is going to be required. I won't have enough fuel for all the trains. Let's... I don't know why they started to that station, but they did. I need at least 4 more fuel. This is exactly what we need to see there. Well, that's 20. That's more than enough. I did forget to set something which is potentially going to be already problematic. So before I do send those trains over, these ones, you need to have a train stop limit of 1. Otherwise, things are gonna be extremely messy. Hope I set everything. I should be able to control these trains remotely. Cool. So let's go over how this works. This is the full loop, full cycle, and I'm gonna be doing this 4 more times. Well, I need to extend this to these train stations too, and create those train stations. But the basic principle behind this is, as I was saying, when a wagon passes here, all the cargo in that wagon is gonna be transferred to the chests that I've hooked up with the wire. Those chests now have a condition on them. If there is less than 1000 cargo or 4000 cargo in total, not 4000, 2000 cargo in total, that means that a train has room to unload its full inventory. And basically when that happens, we send a signal over through here and tell this station that it has a train limit of 1. Now this will only have a train limit of 1 as long as the cargo is below the set amount of 2000. So when this hits a train limit of 1, one of these trains over here will go to this station. Now they will just pass through, nothing will happen. I don't want to stop here, this will just go because downloading happens instantly, and this will go back to its original station to get a fresh batch of cargo. These stops here have a limit of 1, so I want only 1 train to ever come here. And what that basically means is that as long as there's more than, this should be 16. Yeah, these are 16 trains. As long as there's 18 trains here, I don't want the trains to be departing their origin. So they will stay in here as long as, until there's a free spot to go over here. And if I have full trains waiting here as well, I've, as you've just seen me do, made sure that there is enough room over here for all the trains dedicated to this loading station to be hosted. And this is basically the setup that we're gonna use. We now have, if we go over here, where is it? We have iron. These are not fully full. This is basically a full wagon. So these are actually, the reason I went with four wagons per train is because we have 4 chests and this is just enough to unload everything in a wagon. And just for a quick demo, let's say that I want this to have, I will be using this square last. I want this to have 2, whatever, let's go with that number and do that. We should immediately see trains starting to be pulled out as my bots are moving the cargo around. So stop limit is at 0, bots moved, we have a limit of 1, now went down to 0, and these guys will just keep circling through. The chests, as you can see here, should never get fully unloaded. I need to make sure that the chests are never fully unloaded, so I might actually set this limit to 4K. I think with 4K there is enough. So 4K means this is 1K, means 2 rows full. As long as the cargo goes below 2 rows full, they already filled these ones up, yeah. So we will see cargo filling up faster. The idea is that this downtime needs to be really low because this is gonna be the bottleneck. I'll see how well this goes. I might look into maybe increasing this number, maybe tweaking the settings a bit, tweaking the train conditions a bit. It might be that we need to move this closer. So basically just shifting everything over a few tiles so that the buffer The critical time is the time it takes for a train to leave this and reach here. Now, the higher you go into the pile, the longer the time is going to be. So I might say that maybe this is enough. Remove this bit here. Maybe having like 10 trains waiting here is enough. But yeah, I need to make sure that I could even go as far to say that if there's even 4 stacks of resources missing here, or 1 stack of resource missing here, let the train pass through. Don't care about the fuel. Just let that train work. And last thing that I want to do over here, this is already quite a bit over time, but this is going to be the fueling station. So you're gonna be requesting 5 of these. Actually, let's request 6 per chest. I should have put a power pole as well. Did I? No, they're still lined. I thought I misaligned some of them. Dredging the power pole should be... Well, let's go ahead and do this actually. Might be a bit easier. And I will just go over here and do this. And a warp port. I was really tempted, but I think in the end just using regular power poles might have some merit. Oh. Do I have logistic bots on me? I do not have logistic bots. There was something slightly concerning I saw. There's no Warptorio fuel coming. And it's not as much so much about the Warptorio fuel as to why that's happening. This is producing. Yep, this is producing. I might need to set up all conventional ways of doing things because these things are bugged as hell. So I might have to get things out through this chest and have another warp port over here. But anyway, all of this in the next episode. We are running quite a bit over time for this one. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you here next time.